Can't take that out of them. Well, let us know what you guys think. Let's move on to the next main topic and the second topic. Bong Joon-ho, the director from the movie Parasite, which I love.
That was a good one.
Is going to be working. He's on his next movie. He's going to be working with Warner Brothers, and he's set to work with Robert Pattinson, and he's in talks to work with him. Sources tell Deadline that Bong is in the talks to write and direct an untitled film based on Edward Ashton's upcoming novel Mickey 7 for Warner Brothers, and that the Batman star Robert Pattinson is in talks to star in this film. I've only heard a little bit about what this project is about. Something about a cloning situation where maybe like clone hitman and clone assassins, and when one clone dies, they activate the next clone, but then like clone number 7, he dies, or they think he dies, they activate the 8th clone, but then 7 returns, and now 8 and 7 are like inside. It's supposed to be what this book hasn't even come out yet, and they're already talking about making a movie out of it. But I might, that's what I've heard. I might be wrong about the plot. Maybe that's the plot. Maybe that is. Maybe it isn't. If I'm right, if I'm right, Daniel, what do you think about that? Does that sound intriguing? Robert Pattinson working with the director.
I'd watch it.
You watch?
I would watch it.
What do you think about that
concept?
That concept, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it seems pretty intriguing. You know, it's like, we think this one's dead, but he's coming back, and there's gonna be all this drama now.
Didn't Schwarzenegger make a movie like that?
Assassin.
Oh yeah, kinda. But in that movie, they cloned him, you know, without his knowing, and those already they were meant to be existing at the same time.
Right.
And then you find out, oh, this one's a clone, and da 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 da. Right. This one's like a little bit different concept.
What do you think about the whole concept there?
So this movie isn't actually about assassins. So I'm going to read the excerpt. The models.
Oh, you found it. Oh, okay.
Story. I did. Mickey 7 is an expendable, a disposable employee on a human expedition sent to colonize the ice world Nilfhelm. Whenever there's a mission that's too dangerous, even suicidal, the crew turns to Mickey. After one iteration dies, a new body is regenerated with most of his memories intact. After 6 deaths, Mickey 7 understands the terms of his deal and why it was the only colonial position unfilled when he took it. So the idea is he's a clone, and they use him to basically die over and over, to test conditions, to fix something that would otherwise break a human being and stuff like that. And so Mickey 7 actually realizes this, and realizes that he's just basically keeps getting sent to his death over and over again. And that's where the story comes from. That's where the story really starts, with the 7th iteration of this clone Mickey.
So I made up that thing about assassins or something, or hitmen. So
that's actually a different movie altogether.
Oh, okay, my bad. Okay,
it is a real movie.
It's a different reality.
Thanks, I appreciate it. Yeah, no, that sounds like a good. Hey, you had me at director of Parasite.
Right.
And
this is exciting stuff. I'll watch it. I generally don't like Robert Pattinson. Like, he's been in some good stuff. So I'm excited to see him in this, especially because he's gonna die at least 6 times.
That's
I'm just kidding.
Cold.
I had to do it.
I love this movie because we get to see Robert Pattinson bite it at least 6 times.
Because he went from never dying to now dying 6 times. Is that what it is?
Oh yeah, the opposite of Twilight. What does John Campbell call it? Twilight.
He's a great actor. He was in Water for Elephants, which is a great movie.
But see, like he's been saying he doesn't want. I mean, he doesn't want to be known for Twilight. I mean, he's dead because he needed.
Oh, but well, he's about to be known for Batman, so.
Right. Well, it's like but he was like, he took a job. He wanted the money, so he took that job for.
No, it was a good role for him. It propelled him into the spotlight, as it did, and that's. But it's like now you're saying I just don't want to be known for that only.
But I've appreciated that Pattinson has focused on like smaller indie films, and he's proven that like he's a legit actor. Christopher Nolan saw it. These directors, they're fighting to work with him. It's like he's always gonna have that little stigma on him, and maybe Batman will finally wash it away.
Well, just like Leonardo DiCaprio in Titanic,
perfect example.
So it's okay.
Perfect example. Leonardo back in the day, Leonardo DiCaprio was just he wasn't taken serious as an actor because he was just a pretty boy from from Family Ties when he first started off when he was a kid.
I have no idea.
And then when he was in the movie The Beach and the Romeo and Juliet movie, like he wasn't really taken serious.
Which was really good.
But it was like even the movies that people judged him on, he was great in, but because of how attractive he was.
He was skinny and he looked very young, even when he was
very
older.
Teen Magazine-ish.
He was. Even throughout all of his 20s, he looked very young. He looked like a teenager.
But even when he was growing up, it took him a while to shed that. And when he finally did, it was around like Departed and movies like that, where it was like
that was probably around the time it was Blood Diamond also.
Blood Diamond.
I think
he's
Blood making
Diamond
up for it because
Blood
he's still
Diamond
dating teenagers, so it's okay.
What was the Leonardo DiCaprio movie for you that said he's no longer that kid? What was that movie for you, Sarah? That for Leonardo DiCaprio, that said he's no longer that kid or heartthrob or something.
I never got into him. He was never a thing for me because he always looked like.
I mean, not his looks, just as an actor. Like there was never a movie that you saw where you were like, okay.
I don't know. The Romeo and Juliet I like. I'm having to think of his entire catalog now.
Okay.
I'm sure there was others.
To me, it was The Departed, Blood Diamonds, and The Departed.
Well, yeah, see, like for me, like I saw him in Titanic, and then movie I didn't see him in wasn't. Maybe
it was Titanic. Maybe it was Titanic.
I mean, he did great in that movie, but I'm saying between Titanic was like in the 90s.
Yeah.
I didn't see him in another movie until Blood Diamond. Was this movie I saw him in?
Inception, he was really good.
Well, see, but I saw Blood Diamond before I saw Inception.
Well, by the time Inception came out, I already knew he was.
Oh yeah, like Blood Diamond. Blood Diamond was like amazing, and then I saw him in Inception later on.
It's funny. This whole topic of conversation was about Bong Joon-ho and Pattinson, and it all became somehow we just got on the Leonardo DiCaprio. But I'm excited about it. That plot that Sarah read out, that's way better than what I thought it was. So I'm looking forward to that. That is all.
Our supporters help make all this content possible, so make sure you check out our Patreon page so you can help us bring you the content you want.
Push the pedal to the freaking metal. I'm turned up just like heavy metal. Yo. Turned up on another level. Push the pedal to the freaking metal. I'm turned up just like heavy metal.